The best kept secret about Ethereum is that Ethereum is really the new Web 3.0. Very big deal. Let me repeat it. The best kept secret about Ethereum is that it is part of, it's the essence of Web 3.0. That is building the infrastructure of a faster internet connection, hence why you're here. Maybe you have heard of Internet of Things. Maybe you haven't, but you probably have heard of 5G. 5G is that Internet of Things, IoT, that you may see. Well, Web 2.0 is too slow to do what they are planning to do in the future, which is right now, folks. There's a big vision for what you're going to do with Web 2.0. And that is twofold. Two very important things that's going to be done with Web 2.0. Number one, Web 2.0 is about connectivity. And number two, it's about security. And actually, when I talk about security in my course, I talk about security in relations to NFT. Blockchain technology is what I look at. The term currency, I hate it because people are stuck on money. I'm an IT person. I'm an investor. I'm an entrepreneur. I fully understand the future of what's going to be developed on the blockchain side. And that's what is very important for you to know. Even if you don't choose to do business with me, it's all good. It doesn't matter to me. But you'll be blessed by doing business with me because I drop knowledge and nuggets. Let's go back to connectivity. The number one thing is connectivity. Everything will be connected to the internet. Hence why Web 2.0, when I talk about other trainings about on platforms on YouTube, for example, about Uber and Lyft, going to be wiped out. For those of you, sorry if you're doing Uber and Lyft, I dog Uber and Lyft. I can't help it because it's not a real business. I explain that in a future video you could see on my other platform if you're interested. And because automation, I watch what's going on in, this is a side note by the way, I'm sorry. I watch what's going on in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, where they're working on automated technology. The ability for Web 2.0 to be, 5G, Internet of Things, to be able to connect all devices, it will help data transmit technology information, data information in a secure manner to the cars, to know not to crash upon each other. Deep stuff, folks. So namely, automation and AI technology is what I'm really talking about. So the infrastructure needs to be much faster for us to experience some of the cool technologies ahead. I just give you a little hint, a little tip of what's in store and what's already being done, and with a bigger vision of that. Security, let's talk about that. Everything, even when I started with cryptocurrency, I cared about security. I know some of you, I'm very conservative, like you, especially if you're a business owner, and security is the most important factor. And even things right now that I'm already predicting will happen, it's already happening, and how one of the cryptocurrencies that I'm already invested in, it focuses on providing data security for files so you could solve the problem of ransomware. That's not a nugget. As an investor of cryptocurrency, I don't care about the word cryptocurrency, like I said, which is what, 90%, folks, that's just my take. 90% of the people who are into crypto are buying the hype of making money. I just shared two very important things that you need to understand about Ethereum, to understand about Internet of Things, and why cryptocurrency solve those problems, and why I am an investor long-term. Everything I'm doing is long-term investments, creating legacy. So cryptocurrency is much more deeper than that, folks. Hopefully you see that. This brings me to my last point, and that's point 3, NFT. I'm telling you, if Ethereum wasn't nothing a big deal to you, what I'm going to say next is a very big deal. Because, like I said, industries, NFTs are just general term that's used to talk about art. But folks, there's a lot more to NFT, and that's where the security part comes in. To what I see, data files. That's going to be it's already post a pre-design. Just like, you know, we were in the pre-internet days when we did, you know, if you remember, if you were in college, like I was, those yellow or green screens, you were typing code or you were typing in this, you know, chat rooms per se. That was pre-internet, folks. But I digress. All right, NFT, folks, huge. I can't even stress on how huge NFT is. But I'm gonna give you a nugget. Watch this, and to help you understand who you're doing business with. For you to understand NFT, you really need to watch The Matrix 2, That's The Matrix Reloaded, Part 2. The one with the motorcycle scene on the highway. I love that scene. And as a philosopher and a visionary, that's the difference, folks. I'm going to share with you something very deep about NFT. What is important to know about NFT is the word blockchain technology, which is the layer or the underlying layer of security that will allow us to do millions of transactions in seconds, probably microseconds actually, within seconds on a global level without the red tape and bureaucracy, and that's what the government doesn't like. So what about the Matrix movie, you ask, right? Well, let me tell you. In the beginning of the movie, this is The Matrix 2 Reloaded. Make sure you watch that because you'll see the points of what I'm making right now. You need to watch the opening scene, very important scene. Don't skip a step because the very first scene, I went to rewatch it and I said, wow, I get it. And that was after doing a lot of research. And I said, let me go watch The Matrix because I remember that scene and it made sense. And I'm about to make sense for you right now. The scene fades out to a clock as you watch the movie, zooms out, seeing all these graphics, in the Matrix, this and that. And what is important about this, that scene of the clock, okay, is for you to forward the video to the dining they have. So Neo and the team, they go to have the meeting with the programmer. Listen very carefully to what the programmer says as he watches the woman eating the chocolate cake. And that's the part I want you to watch next. Okay? As you watch the opening credits from the viewpoint of the programmer, he is telling you how he created a clock at the start of the movie from coding. Coding is the key word. And the coding, which we see in the physical resemblance of a clock or a watch, we wear watches as well, or Apple watches per se. So imagine if you were inside as a coded digital thing and what all the functions of the clock is what I'm trying to say to you here. And watch when the video zooms out to show us what we are looking at from within. I'm looking at a camera, you're looking at me from a video. But imagine if we were inside the camera, which is the Matrix, and we were actually watching every functionality of what makes the camera works, what makes your watch tick. That is the Matrix, folks. Now go back to the dining scene and listen to what he says about the cake before she eats it. That's the second part of the video again. Because he actually gave the woman an orgasm by programming it. He programmed an orgasm in a cake. Excuse me, ladies, I'm not here to offend you. It's something very important to understand.
Very special dessert. I wrote it myself. It starts so simply. Each line of the program creating a new effect, just like poetry. First, a rush, heat, a heart flutters. You can see it, Neo, yes? She does not understand why. Is it the wine? No. What is it and what is the reason? And soon it does not matter. Soon the why and the reason are gone. And all that matters is the feeling itself. Now this is the nature of the universe. We struggle against it, we fight to deny it, but it is, of course, pretends it is a lie. Beneath are poised
Folks, the cryptocurrency world is about programming the virtual world for which we'll be living in and doing business in. This is getting deeper, okay? And it's not fantasy. Don't confuse me with fantasy, because you miss a lot in the future. Every software or hardware that we use and operate in the physical world needs to be coded and created in the virtual world that is the Matrix. And that is, and it has already started. There's a couple movies I could relate to. I'm not going to get into it, but that is the Matrix, folks. You can learn more by signing up for my course when it's completed and see what I'm talking about, because I go deep into this stuff. So back to the beginning for why you are here. Does that sound familiar? Because Neo was asked the same question. I am helping build the future network of the internet, and that is Web 3.0. It is the starting point of everything that is new, and that is NFT. It is called the People's Network. Do you want to join me in building the People's Network? If so, click on the link below. The link below that actually best identifies your status. I have also a special message to talk to each one of you and explain to you further whether you're an IT person, which is talking nerd talk, whether you are a pastor ministry, whether you're a small business owner, or you are someone in affiliate marketing who understands how to build businesses. Folks, again, this is not about network marketing, and I don't like network marketing. I shouldn't say that. I don't care for network marketing anymore. And I've grown network marketing. I support the industry. I respect it. This is not about network marketing. Build networks. Churches, I have a game plan for you guys. Small business, I have a game plan for you guys. And IT people, this is right up your alley, because I have some other stuff that I'm going to share with you in the near future that I'm already working on to help you make passive income from things that you've already been doing in your job, building peer-to-peer networks. So join me, sign up and register. And remember, just because you register doesn't mean that you've done anything. It just means you open the door. In order to get started, you have to register your account and reserve a hotspot. And I have some trainings about that. You may want to buy the hotspot, and I explain in my membership every year. So I welcome you with open hands. Remember, like I said from the very beginning in other videos that you'll be watching, or that you watch it first or second, I'm not here to do it for you. I'm not here to give you a rah-rah. I'm an entrepreneur. I build businesses. I'm an investor. I look at the future of what is coming, and I invest. And I invest long-term. And I'm here to just stretch your vision. And you could invest with me in other ventures that I'm involved in, but I'm not here to tell you to do anything. You came from looking at information. I'm not coming to beg you to change legacy. If you think we're going to go back to normal, you don't need to be on this platform because you have another thing coming to you. They are lying to us about the future. And I have a lot of understanding about technology, and the things I understand from studying marketing for the last 5 years to really understand digital marketing, which is another service I do. We are moving 100% digital. Even printing money, even making money will be like a thing that you think about. Idea, the concept of creating thought and vision. My mentor asked me many years ago, Dimitri, do you know how to print money? Can you print your own money? And of course, like you, many of you, you think, legally, is that legal? I'm not talking about legal. My name is Dimitri Frederick. Most important thing you need to know is the word Frederick, built on integrity. I don't have time to waste with you. I don't have time to waste your time. And I'm building legitimate business models that will create generational wealth, that will open your eyes to the future of technology that I understand. To understand, I own over 140 cryptocurrencies. Majority of them, many of you have never heard of before, because I took the time to read about them, to understand them, to know what the hell they're going to do in the next 10 years. And I'm positioned for success. And I'm here to help you position yourself for success. I'm not here to convince you, but to press upon you the importance of what I'm sharing with you. Listen, I'm going to keep it real. Don't be fooled by the color of my skin. I'm just a black man in a white man's body that actually see the vision far ahead of many people. And I'm not scared to say that. Because the things I do, the average black person, minority people, if that's you watching very carefully, I'm trying to save some of y'all from your failures and trap of success. Because we are going into the matrix. Whether or not you want to believe that or not, it's happening. And I get it. And there's things that I will share with you that I won't even charge you for. But I will not give up all my intellectual property because you lack vision. My goal is to stretch your vision and point you to the information. The choice is always going to be yours. and it doesn't matter to me. My family's legacy is already positioned. I've done so many things the last 10 years to set my family tree, because the 21st century, the next half, because 100 years in history of economics, by 2025, you're not going to understand this country. It's going to vastly change, regardless of who's in office, because that's not even important. But what's important is the decision that you make right now. This is one of many things I'm developing to help you passive income generated through cryptocurrency investing. I love investing. I'm addicted to investing right now. So I look forward to doing business with you. Best of luck in the choices that you make. Take care and God bless.